On today's episode of Warehouse Safety Tips, we're going to be talking about staying alert to safety, so stay tuned. Welcome to Warehouse Safety Tips. If you're a seasoned vodcast viewer, this vodcast is going to be different from most that you watch. It's based around exactly what the name implies, Warehouse Safety Tips. And since the people in this industry are busy, we know that time is money, so each episode will be as short and to the point as possible. And now, with all that out of the way, let's get to the vodcast. So, what are some of the things that you can do to avoid not being alert in the workplace? The first thing is make sure that you get plenty of sleep and stay hydrated. The next thing is move as much as possible in your position. The next thing is keep everything as bright as possible in your workplace. Make sure that you take time to exercise, maybe before work, or even if there are calisthenics offered either before a shift or maybe at lunch, make sure that you do them and get up and move and try your best to have a good diet. Now, what are you going to gain by making sure that you stay alert? The first thing is danger is absolutely everywhere in the workplace, around every corner. You absolutely have to stay alert. You want to make sure that you never take off your PPE, which is your personal protection equipment, and keep your head on a swivel. Make sure you listen and watch at every single turn because we want to keep you safe. The next thing is make sure that your piece of the puzzle is getting done correctly. A lot of times in a facility, one person can actually hold up everyone else because of the fact that they either A, haven't completed their task yet, or B, maybe because of not staying alert, they don't complete it correctly, and then the people after them can't do their job until that person's done their job, and it just creates a chain reaction that brings us to our next point, and that is the bottom line. When you have issues, it affects your bottom line, and it doesn't just affect you, it affects the entire staff. It can affect management. It can affect customers by having to raise the price because of situations like a delay, or even the shareholders if there is shareholders at a location. So make sure that you keep those things in mind. If you do those things, you keep your head on a swivel, you're going to be moving towards safety, and that's exactly what we always want you to be able to do. So until we talk to you next time, we appreciate you being part of another episode of Warehouse Safety Tips. And now, a word from one of our sponsors.
It's scientifically unexplainable. It's virtually indestructible. And it's taking over the entire planet. But in a really good way. It's Mighty Line floor tape, the most durable floor tape in the world. 7 times thicker than average floor tape. Beveled to endure pounding warehouse traffic. And backed with a super strong peel and stick adhesive, so you'll never have to worry about painting shop floors again. Mighty Line floor tape, the only durable stripe.
You can find the show notes to each episode, links to information mentioned on the vodcast, the social media platforms we're on, and anything else related to the vodcast at warehousesafetytips.com. And if you want to catch our podcast and or request a sample pack of Mighty Line, visit mightylinetape.com/safety tips. Thank you for watching Warehouse Safety Tips and have a safe day.